Let's see, today's date, July 24th. Oh hey, look at that! Merry Christmas, everybody! Hey guys, what's up? pitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. In the last part, we finished up World 2, the desert level, and like I said, of course, what's right next to the desert, the Arctic Tundra, so here we go, we're starting World 3, the Ice World, which, behind World 2, I don't know, World 2 and World 3, I dislike them both very, very much. So, it's pretty difficult to say which one I hate more. I gotta be honest, my favorite worlds are probably 1, 5, and 8. I love 8. Which 8's supposed to be, you know, besides World 9, 8, logically speaking, would be the most difficult one, but I actually really like World 8. Because 8's all about, a lot more about platforming than it is about, like, you know, in this case, ice physics, which I hate. So anyway, I should be explaining how the penguin suit works, because I don't believe we've seen it yet, so I think this is the introduction of it, so to speak. I mean, I guess you could find it on a power-up panels and use it. The penguin suit functions a little bit like an ice flower. Of course, you can shoot ice by pressing 1. But the other difference is you won't slide on ice whenever you're moving around like this. So, or at least not as much. And also, while you're running, if you press down, you can slide on your belly. And that will enable you to get through blocks and also get through stuff really quickly, if you can time it right. And that's how you get these 8 red coins right here, and also go under this. I don't care about that 1-up, so I'm just going to let it fall to its death. This is one of the more annoying star coins to get. So what you gotta do is freeze one of these guys, jump on him, hold down the duck button, and jump at the right time to get the star coin. You can always have somebody suicide jump for it. You can actually slide down the side of that platform right there and do a wall jump and make it, but it's really, really difficult, and it's a lot easier to just use the penguin. Alright, there we go. The nice thing about this little area right here is if you mess it up, it's really easy to fix it because there's a lot of things you can wall jump off of, like this. So if I mess it up, it's not that big a deal. And there we go. You don't have to do the slide. In fact, the slide's actually a little bit more difficult with the penguin suit to get the 1-up than it is just running and jumping, but as long as you time it right, because you can jump while sliding with 2, in case you didn't already figure that out. So let's move on to World 3-2. As you can see, the world map enemy is going to be the Ice Brothers. There actually are no Fire Bros for world map enemies. Just ice. It's kind of weird. I mean, you'd think there might be some for World 8, but nope. There's an ice flower right there, but that's actually more of a downgrade than a power-up right now, so no point going for that. And to get this one, you can either jump off a Bullet Bill, or I believe you might be able to make it off that Koopa shell, but it's pretty close, so of course using the Bullet Bill will be easier. I don't know why I just hit myself with that shell. That was not smart at all. And I froze an Ice Bro. Hooray, irony. Grab a Starman right here. The star's kind of weird, because I guess it's to get you through the Bullet Bills, but honestly, I can get so far with the Starman, I can always make it past the checkpoint and all that good stuff. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go grab another Ice Flower, and then immediately lose it, because that was completely planned, obviously. And we'll go down here. Oh, well, I don't really need the Ice Flower, to be honest. Right here, we gotta do some Bullet Bill jumping. You actually don't need the third one, you can just wall jump off the side. I find that a lot easier. But I guess if you want to use all 3, that's all good. Alright, watch out for the Ice Bro right here. Get rid of him. Gonna do a running jump right here. It's a little bit of precision right there, but it can be done. Dude, cut it out. Get up on that thing, jump, and there you go, power up. You can actually get a 1-up from this second one right here, which I don't need. This might just be multi-coin. Yep, sure enough. Yep. What's in this one? Just a coin. Alright. And to get this 1-up right here, you can probably already tell, you gotta jump at the right time while there's a Bullet Bill. And there you go. For the longest time, because I always try to run through the levels as fast as I can when I first play a Mario platforming game like this one, I could not figure out how in the world you're supposed to get that, and then I realized, oh, I gotta jump off the Bullet Bill, right. not like I have to hit the top of the flagpole every single time, though I'm pretty sure so far I have, to be honest. I don't recall. But it's not Super Mario 3D Land that you don't have to hit the top of the flagpole every single time to get that one level, so... Moving on to World 3-3, which is probably the most annoying level in the first half. There's actually one of these. Yes, there is. Propeller Mushroom would definitely not be a recommendation with this level, and you can probably already tell why. I cannot believe I did not even see that, even though I already know that some of these things fall. There's a slight discoloration in them, and that's how you tell. So the first star coin is actually pretty well hidden for the most part. It's under that little thing right there. You might get that one by accident. So we have to do is a little bit of navigating. That pipe does not have anything in it. It's just an enemy spawning pipe. I'd really like to get a Starman right here. Got it. You just have to time it in your head. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever number the star's on. That's when you hit it. That's pretty much all that is for that. The star isn't really required for anything here. Obviously, the big stalactites here are for platforming purposes. Ah, bad timing. I found it, Mario. You're supposed to make use of those invincibility frames. Could go back and get that. I don't know. Is there a power-up right here? I think there is. No, there's not. I'm hoping he would kill that guy, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna go back for that power-up. Do not feel confident in Small Mario. The only time I would want to be Small Mario is in World 1-1 at the very start of the game, whenever you're always going to be Small Mario when starting out. There is a secret up here, which for some reason, like the first couple times playing through, I never just noticed it, but it doesn't have anything required, it's just coins, so... It's not that big a deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down here. Got some more of these things to navigate across. The best way to deal with the ice physics, to be honest, is just keep jumping, because, you know, since you're in the air, it's a lot easier to control where you're going, as opposed to whenever you're on the ice. Alright, we'll slide down here, and down here. If you have the penguin, you can actually keep sliding into this very last block, which will produce a 1-up, but otherwise you just have to ground pound it. What would happen? It would fall straight to its demise. So obviously that's not an option for me. But luckily for me, there's a penguin suit right here, which will make this last star coin a lot easier. So for the last star coin, you're supposed to carry that barrel, which I did not do correctly. Fortunately, it will respawn. I don't know why it said that I threw it, because I did not throw it. You have to hold down the 1 button, so I don't know how it said that, but whatever. And once you get to the end of that, you can just throw it and get the star coin. If you're doing multiplayer, somebody jumps for it, pretty easy. Either one works. And there we go.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
But the reason I say that one's the worst is because of all the falling stalactites and the fact that in certain areas you can get crushed by the blocks that are in the water. Of course, truth be told, if you just fought the Ice Bros, you could ignore that level completely. I'm not even going to bother with that 1-up house because there's no reason to do it. I am going to show off the enemy encounter, though, because I'm going to try to do that for each world. Just so you can see what it's like, because I'm sure you'll probably run into it. I unintentionally ran into the others, so I might as well show this one. This one is more difficult than the first two, but it's still not that bad. You just have to watch out for the projectile attacks, and there you go. Plus, it never hurts to have some extra mushrooms, so... I'm all down with 3 extra mushrooms. And I'm going to go ahead and show off the ghost house, because logically speaking, you're supposed to go here before the fortress, so... Time for a ghost house. Which, I actually don't mind the ghost houses, because I really like ghosts. Which, typically, the format of a ghost house is simply just try to get the player lost. A lot of hidden, or not really hidden, a lot of fake walls, a lot of fake doors. best thing to do for these is just memorize where everything is, and that's how you get through it the quickest. There's a lot of secrets in ghost houses, and pretty much every single ghost house has a secret exit, I'm pretty sure. It's either all of them except for one or all of them, but I'm pretty sure all of them have a secret exit. Ah, well, I don't need a penguin suit for a ghost house. There is a coin block right here, or actually it's up there, but I don't need that. And for those of you that don't know how the Boo functions in Mario, essentially whenever you look at him, he will not do anything, but whenever you look away, he will start following you, so you just gotta make sure that he doesn't get so close to you that he hits you or kills you. And there's one of the hidden areas right here. This is actually the secret exit, I believe, which means I'm not gonna be able to get the third star coin because the secret exit does not have the third one. Though I might have those backwards, I'm not sure. One of them has the secret, one of them has the star coin and one of them is the secret exit, I think. That's how it works. I don't think the secret exit has the star coin in it. Because this is the secret exit. Which you don't have to just make that blind jump like I did because I knew where it was. Whenever you're standing on that moving platform that was above me, you can pretty much make out where it is. I believe... Oh, no, this does have the star coin. Okay. So as you can tell, this is just a falling platform while avoiding ghosts. But there is a saving grace here. And that's just another power-up, which I don't need. Ghosts can actually only be killed by stars. They can't be killed by anything else, so don't even bother trying to attack them. It's just a coin. The one-up's in the other one. Okay. And just like that, we have technically finished the ghost house.
This way.
But of course, we're going to go back and get the normal exit. The secret exit will take you to the cannon, which is actually right off screen over there. I would recommend beating the at least the normal version of the ghost house so you can get the power-up panels if you want, but
It's a good time.
you don't have to. Once you beat it once, you're all good. You don't even have to beat that one. You don't have to beat that one. You don't have to beat the one in World 7, I don't think. I don't think you have to beat the one in World 5. There's quite a few of them you don't actually have to beat, but a couple of them you will have to go through. But for the most part, the ghost houses are pretty easy as long as you know what the pattern is for them. This obviously is one of the easier ghost houses because there's one later that's really annoying, and it's just simply trial and error the first time you play it, figuring out where the exit is, where the secret exit is, and where all the star coins are. Alright, so now we're about back to where we were. Come down here, Mr. Boo. Thank you. Appreciate it. To get on these things, by the way, you just jump, and he'll automatically grab, and then you can just stay here. I don't have to hold any buttons, and to get off of it, you just press down. Don't even think about it, Boo. And the real exit is, well, hold on, let me get this one up first. It took me a long time to realize that one was there, but whatever. The real door is right there. And I believe that will take us to the same thing we just did a second ago, just a little bit different layout. The real key to doing this in single player is just moving back left and right real quick so they won't follow you, or in multiplayer you can have one person standing like this and another one like this and they won't get you at all, unless one of them shows up right in between the two of you. Thank you. Come here. Gotcha. And there's a secret one-up right there. But I don't need it, obviously. Come here, Mr. Ghost. I don't trust you not to kill me. Or at least me to not hit you on the way there.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And you can't do like a spin jump off the ghost or anything. If you jump into a ghost, you're just gonna get hurt. It's not like a Goomba. You can't jump off of it. Which, like I said, because other than stars, ghosts are actually pretty much invincible. They're one of the few enemies Mario could go on a massive rampage and he probably wouldn't be able to destroy. Because the star is the only thing that can kill a Boo. At least in this game. I know, like, in Super Mario Galaxy, the light can kill Boos, but that does not work in this game, even though there are ghost houses that have, like, little lights around. They actually don't kill a Boos, so... The only things that can kill them are just stars. Okay, little tip on the World 3 power-up panels. If you go through for these two middle columns, you will never get a matching pair of Bowsers or Bowser Jr.'s. Just so you know, which I only got one match there, but... Oh wow, they had a really weird pattern. I don't think I've seen that one before. Oh well. Not important. Let's move on. To the castle. I'm not a fan of this castle at all, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Is this the... Oh no, this is a different one. This one can be annoying in multiplayer, because there's always somebody that gets left behind, essentially. But for just me, personally, I don't have that much problem with it anymore. I used to, but I got used to it. So here's the first secret. As you can see, most of this is going to involve wall jumping and a little bit of tricking out the game. Not really glitching, but you know. You really have to be careful and know what you're doing for this part. You actually can't get crushed right there, so you gotta watch out for that. That's only happened to me once, but still. Once is enough to know. If I recall, this might have been... Was this the level that we had so much problem with in 2-player because we kept messing it up? It might be. The amps, by the way, they can be frozen, and I missed one of the red coins, but I'm still going to go for the others. The amps can be frozen with ice power if you want. And I'm actually going to grab the ice flower because it's more convenient. Knowing the level is a big help to know the difference between whether you should take the ice or the fire. Because, like, for example, ice is better here because dry bones can't be killed with fire, so... Obviously, they can be killed if you use the ice and then throw them into another obstacle or a wall or something. And I'm keeping that POW block for a reason, so... You're supposed to use it for the coins, logically, but I don't. And then other times you might want the fire, like for the underwater levels, because whenever you use the ice, it leaves blocks and they can get in the way. Alright, let's go and use the POW block right now. The reason I did that, you'll notice those two little things that were on the side. Whenever the platform moves up high enough, it makes them go, get out of their little spot that they're stuck, and then they'll start moving around the stage, and they'll kill the dry bones for you, but at the same time, they'll get in your way. You do want to keep the second set of them, though, because they're actually required for one of the star coins. So make sure that you keep this POW block and don't waste it. Because they are the only things that can break these silver blocks, so go ahead and let them break all these for me. And then I'll get rid of them. You can grab a star coin on the left, up on the right, and we continue on our merry adventure. And we're actually almost done here with this level, so... Go ahead and get up here. This part can be a little bit annoying to navigate in multiplayer as well. Pretty much you'll usually have like 1 or 2 people make it, and the rest of them will have to bubble, but, you know, it can't be helped. And that will be why right there. Alright, so let's go here. Last one. Yeah, that dry bones can actually cause quite a bit of problems. Hidden power up right there. I will take that because the level's made out of ice, I'm pretty sure, so I do want the traction. This might actually be the first video in the series right here that's actually going to be over 20 minutes, but it's not a big deal. So here we have Lemmy, I believe. The interesting thing about this fight is, other than being thrown off of the side or dying because of running out of time, which how in the world that could happen, I don't know. But other than being pushed off the side of the stage or getting hit by the shell, it's impossible for him to kill you, because he shoots those balls at you, but they just bounce you around the stage. They don't actually harm you. So other than his shell attack or getting pushed off the side, or, once again, for somehow managing to die because you ran out of time, those are the only 3 ways you can get killed. He doesn't, like, shoot a fireball at you or anything that could actually kill you. But there we go. World 3 Fortress is taken care of, and that will move us on to the second half of World 3, which is actually a lot shorter than that was. Not if your life depended on it, Toad.
What?
Not gonna help you. We are gonna save, however, and that will end off this video here. So, this has been pitmarthroy. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you for the second half of World 3. Still haven't died yet, guys. Not yet, and I don't plan on dying for at least a couple more worlds. See ya!